Sir, I want to ask you, in the Rajapaarvaiyoda journey, உங்களுக்கு எப்படி ஆரம்பிச்சது? Because we know that கமலும் நீங்களும் you worked in சொம்மோக்குடுதி சோக்கோக்குடுதி இருநிலவுகள்ங்கிற படம். We all enjoyed it. ராஜபார்வைக்கு you came in. அது எப்ப நடந்தது, எப்படி நடந்தது?
அது I think originally we wanted to do a very sensitive, sweet film, and we ended up doing a comedy film. Which was quite opposite of what we wanted to do. Then he was doing Mr. Kamal Haasan was doing his 100th film as an actor and the first film as a producer. I am still thrilled that he should think of me to direct that film. That I thank you, Kamal. So when he said we will have to do different, we thought so many films, Mr. Arantu, so many people were there. And he said he had an idea to do a hero as a blind person. Of course, it was usually anything different, I jump. I naturally jumped at that idea and it will be different. But like any other person, I had my own idea what a hero of blind person will be because I have seen so many other films like that. So we both went to the blind school to see how it is, and then we saw blind school, we attended. When people said Kamal Haasan came, they were all cheering, the children, they were all hi, all that they were doing. Very, very interesting. We came out. As an ordinary person, I said, anybody who will be seeing a blind school will have the same reaction. Then I asked Mr. Kamal Haasan, how do you feel? And he said, it's quite normal. That was stunning to me. The answer, normally, it's a place where we people with disability, so many people, and he said it's normal. Actually, that angle of all people being normal, it inspired me so much. Then I knew, here is a man who knew about it as much fully, and he is a producer, actor, and that gave me so much of strength that we started working. That was the first inspiration. That was Rajapaarvai. Even if you see, he is normal. He is not blind. That's the important thing in the entire film. That's what I thought.
Sir, when you made the protagonist a visually challenged person, the discussionலாம் இருக்கும்போது யாராவது சொன்னாங்களா, ஐயோ 100th film அதுல வந்து இன்னும் பவர்ஃபுல்லா இன்னும் பெரிய ஹீரோவா இருக்கணுமே அப்படி சொல்றவங்க யாராவது இருந்தாங்களா?
No, we don't waste such talk in our talks. We have our problems of the script and all, and what exactly that we don't. So we were inside, we were trying to see how, and it's a very calculated thing. Every film fades out into darkness and comes into darkness somewhere, and somewhere there is a two, Kamal and Madhavi, they are walking there, and suddenly a blue van comes like that. And that wipe, again it cuts to wipe, la 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 la. So all this is calculated. How we do, that was the concentration they did and that.
So அது வந்து it was script சமயத்திலே அதெல்லாம் டிசைட் பண்ணியாச்சு.
இல்ல போனா அது வராது.
The same thing about the music sheet also, and the violin வாசிச்சிட்டே வரும்போது இவரது மட்டும் blank-ஆ இருக்கிறது.
Yeah, that we had an idea, and what is important is I worked in films where a lot of people played veena. That's different and playing is different. So when I found Mr. Kamal Haasan practicing for 3 months how to play violin, I was surprised. I said, this is not what I saw. They just come there, play veena. So he was the fingering and all that. And throughout we had, I think, 1 or 2 sessions with Mr. Ilayaraja also. How exactly it will be going, and all that is there. All that was.
So இப்போதான் வந்து pan India அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து நம்ம இப்போ பேசுறோம். பட் அப்போவே 1980, I think planning was 79 or 80, Kamal? 79, because I remember. 79லயே ஒரு வருண் முகர்ஜி வராரு, பாம்பே அண்ட் பெங்கால்ல இருந்து வராரு. அதுக்கப்புறம் மாதவி ஃப்ரம் ஆந்திரா, கேபிஎஸ்சி லலிதா ஃப்ரம் கேரளா, அந்த மாதிரி மெட்ராஸ் பிளேயர்ஸ்ல இருந்து தனுஷ்கோடி வராரு. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பேன் இண்டியன் ஃபிலிம் அப்பவே யூ தாட் அபவுட் இட்?
Because we do, when we start making a pan Indian film, it doesn't become a pan Indian film. When we make a good film, it automatically becomes a pan world film.
Singeetham sir, we all know, கூட நாங்கெல்லாம் அசிஸ்டண்டா ஒர்க் பண்ணதுனால உங்களோட ஸ்ட்ராங் சூட் என்ன, உங்களோட ஸ்ட்ரெங்த் என்னன்னு தெரியும். பட் Personally, what do you think is your strong suit? Is it your sense of humor and look at everything ஒரு வேற மாதிரி கண்ணுல பாப்பீங்க, எல்லாமே ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா பாப்பீங்க, அதுவா இல்ல that emotion? Because I remember அந்த சித்ரா, அந்த பொண்ணு, the blind girl வந்து வி கே ராமசாமி கூட்டு வர சீன்ல ஒரு மேஜிக் ஹேப்பன் வருண். யூ ரிமெம்பர் தட்? அந்த கேர்ள், அவளோட குரல்ல இருந்த கொஞ்சம் பிசிறு, அவளோட பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு சின்ன இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் ஆச்சு அங்க. உடனே சில இம்ப்ரவைசேஷன்லாம் ஆச்சு. சோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு எமோஷனல் சீன்ஸ் which is really tugs your heart. Which is your strong suit?
See, in every film, it is so and so's film. In Singeetham Srinivasa film, it is everybody's film. Everybody. There is no, because I feel that every person there or there's so much to contribute, and if I am not able to see that contribution and see the value of that contribution, I am not a good director. So that what is the director is the best of everything and project. Actually, I am silent observer, get the maximum and project it. That will be my strength. And probably another thing is, the moment a film is over, I forget about that film. I remember Rajapaarvai only now I have seen it. I totally forgot about it. And when it was released, I didn't know one. I think somebody said, Vijay says to the Tata, no, forget about flashback. Today is 1981. Then I read, oh, we made it 40 years back. So I don't...
மியூசிக் எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டண்டா இருந்தது இந்த ஃபிலிம்ல? பிகாஸ் கமல்கிட்டே அந்த கேள்வி கேட்கணும். 3 பாட்டு தான் இந்த படத்துல, பட் so much of music.
3 பாட்டுல ஒரு பாட்டு தெலுங்கு வெர்ஷன்ல இல்ல.
Okay.
It's removed. Those people, I don't know, the distributors, they found it was not there. 3 songs were there. Actually, it springs from the story. They are part of the story. If you see that Alage Alage and that Annimalai, it starts from the blind school and that all that. And in that Annimalai also, once the entire song was composed, we wanted to make it as a montage, the different places. So we cannot do it for days. So what we thought was, we planned, every day we do a song scene. On that day, one shot of Andimalai. So 30-40 days we shoot, 40 days we shoot one shot of this. So finally, when the editor had, it was the editing of a Discovery Channel. So many shots. And he used to pick up and get the character. That was how it was made.
So coming to actors, வந்து எல்வி பிரசாத் காரோ பார்க்கும்போது, it's just amazing his character. I think it's the most loved character when you are writing also. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஷூட்டிங்லயும் ஐ திங்க் அவ்வளோ பெரிய ஜாம்பவான் அவரு. எவ்வளவு சிம்பிளா வந்துட்டு போவார் தெரியுமா? எவ்வளவு சிம்பிளா வந்துட்டு போவாரு. சோ அவரை எப்படி அவங்க டைரக்ட் பண்ண அந்த அனுபவம்?
From the time of Maya Bazaar also I know him. But acting is the first time. He was an actor previously, but when both of us went there, first he refused and then all those things happened. That's all. But one thing he said to his credit is, you please shoot for a day, see it, and then if it is good, you continue me, or else you remove me and have someone else. That was L.V. Prasadji. Then afterwards, the more important thing, which I think the most important thing for Rajapaarvai, as a film, so many films we do it and we release, and for entertainment we do. One of the most important things Rajapaarvai had given me is, after the film was over, before the release, Mr. Ramesh Prasad called me. He phoned me and he said, thank you, Mr. Singeetham, thank you and you are Mr. Kamal Haasan. Because for the past 9 months, when my father was acting, his health was excellent. He was so, his diet, his sleep, everything was good. So he never saw his father so healthy when he was dying. At that time, I told him also, I had an idea. This will be the biggest thing for a therapy for people who are depressed, who are people who are aged and all that. Have a spot wherein we can train people, depressed people, train in acting. It would be acting. Take a role, make some short films, get an applause for the people to them, and so that they can make. So that will be, this has inspired me to start a therapy center for all such people who can come out better through film acting. That's what I thought. This is what.
ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் 3 days இந்த 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 4 நாளும் வந்து உங்களை தான் செலிப்ரேட் பண்ண போறோம். ஸோ நிறைய விஷயங்களை நீங்க சொல்ல போறீங்க எங்களுக்கு. ஸோ இந்த கான்செப்ட் வந்து இந்த உங்களோட ரெட்ராஸ்பெக்டிவ் வந்து கமல் பண்ண போறாரு அப்படின்னு சொன்னோடனே என்ன சொன்னீங்க நீங்க?
First, I thought it was a nice thing we are celebrating, but when I come here and see people like Barun, Mukherjee, so on, all the people, it was a different emotion altogether. Meeting so many people of town, that is the important thing. The film is all right, we have already seen it, people have talked about it. But meeting so many people, remembering this, and more emotionally so the photograph on the outside, where I miss a lot of people. All those people, they are not there. Anantu, who was sitting with us throughout, there is a more, all those people, they were very good. That was what impacted me.